Okay, so I got some more tea, y'all. This from Homegoing, right? These two sisters, they was born in Africa, right? I think they was twins, but they was separated at birth. One name is Effia and one name is Essie. So Effia ended up getting married to a British slave capture, slave seller, whatever. And then Essie, as you guess, she ended up getting sold into slavery. And so they never met, but both of them ended up surviving long enough to like have like six generations of kids. And so naturally, you got Effia who's married to the white man, and then Esty who's sold into slavery. And so these two, like, it shows like their lineage, right? So like Efia, no shade, y'all, no shade, but like she was the white man's whore. Um, and so her kids end up growing up in the European Union. Okay, so they dealing with UE affairs and colonialism and stuff like that. Meanwhile, on Essie's side of the family, sold into slavery, transatlantic slave trade in America, slavery, civil rights movement, stuff like that. And so basically, like you get the like story of both generations, both sides of the line, and like how you can start in Africa and then end up where you end up. And so I really, 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 really think this book is so important, y'all. Like, not only is it a page turner, it definitely, definitely, definitely like opened up my eyes to reading and like literature, especially as an adult who has been out of undergrad and like out of my Africana Studies program for so long, y'all. That's when I was really getting into books like this and like really getting into the diaspora and stuff like that. And so it took me a while to come back around to it, but like I really think that Homegoing is the perfect book if you want to get back into reading, but you also want to get into like a little historical fiction. I think that's a sweet spot because for a long time I didn't like fiction books. Like I felt like it was a waste of time. But low key, y'all like historical fiction, you get a little bit of taste, like you educating yourself about what your history is like, and then also there is that fantasy fiction, that fiction aspect of it, not just fantasy, but that fiction aspect of it is like, okay, like this ain't too real, but it's real because it's historical fiction. And so I highly recommend that book, y'all.